Tom.
Friday night football at Pride Park awaits. Hello, very good evening to you. Massive welcome back to Fournilwrittenalloverit. It's an absolute pleasure to have you with us as we round a corner. This is the final instalment of a busy 3-game week here on the channel. I didn't quite have the figures in front of me on Tuesday night, but I can confirm that we are fast approaching 18,300 subscribers on the channel.
Thank you, folks. Keep subscribing.
We're growing.
We are growing.
8 points from an available 12 taken by Pompey recently. Long way to go, but the signs are good.
Well, we're playing better football, I think, and I'm actually really enjoying it again, Tom.
4 wins out of 9 so far this season at home for Paul Warden's Derby County side, and every single time this fixture's been played since 2015, the result has always been a draw.
Well, there's an omen for you, Tom.
It's got draw written all over it.
No, it hasn't.
A chance to go 5 unbeaten tonight and an opportunity to properly rid ourselves of that relegation zone for at least another week or so.
It's looking a lot better, isn't it? But let's not get too carried away, because we don't get carried away on this channel.
We are feet on the ground on Fournilwrittenalloverit.
We certainly are. We've been disappointed a lot this season, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. That's what I would say. We can do this.
I'm excited.
Exactly. Let's get up there.
You look excited as well.
I am. I'm ready for it. Come on, you mighty Blues.
Gaz is here. Get in. He's here. Touchdown in an absolutely... I mean, we're lucky enough to stay away quite a lot following Pompey, but this is one of the nicest rooms I think I've had the pleasure of being booked into. Oh, hang on, there's a knock on the door. I wonder who this could be. Mate, it's Gaz from Malta. I was just saying how lovely the welcome we received was.
Oh, amazing. Radisson, you've got some lovely people working for you.
Lovely people.
We'll definitely be back.
We will be back. And that door's a bit noisy. I walked in and thought, oh my word, this is lovely. I had a little look over the lady who was zapping some keys on the desk there, and I saw the Aston Villa badge on the envelope. So we've got a feeling that Unai Emery and his team might be here later on. So
and that is an exclusive. Oh! That's a good one.
That is the sound of a man who's come from a flight from Malta.
Yeah.
You know when we could see the M62 away at Leeds? I can see the M1 from here.
Oh, yeah.
Let's try and get a close-up of the M1 on the screen now if I can. Swim, Gaza?
Let's go for a swim,
Let's
mate.
go for a swim. Let's go see Matty Cash. John's just popped over and he's given us a great review. John, would you mind repeating your review?
So what Tom did, he just paid me a large amount of money to say that this is the best podcast available on YouTube and other suppliers, but actually he didn't pay me. It actually is really
bless you,
the
John.
very best one available.
Thank you, John. Appreciate that. That'll definitely make it in,
Oh really?
John.
I'll be watching that later on.
We are here. He's made it.
I made it, mate, yeah.
Ooh, that's going in.
I haven't done many games this season, but I'm choosing good ones.
I looked at Derby's record recently, 1 in 11. It's not great, they slipped down the league a little bit, so hoping Portsmouth picks up a little bit recently as well, finding their feet a little bit, climbing out that relegation zone, so fingers crossed and get the job done.
I think the aim of tonight is don't lose.
We might have a certain game to go to tomorrow as well.
Yeah, trying to sort that out, mate. The big one.
Big one. Man. Good to see you.
What a guy.
His analysis has got better, hasn't it?
I know.
Grand, isn't it?
It's grand, isn't it?
Come on. Yeah. Noise is good. About 10 minutes to go. It's coming. This is turning into one of those horrible nights. Don't know what it is at Pompey and on their travels midweek this season. We've been absolutely awful. Ebou Adams has been probably a top performer for Derby so far this year. This is a shambles. The clock hasn't ticked past minute 37 yet, and we've lost the ball, we've got the ball, stuff's already started. It's a reflection of the night so far. Teddy, we haven't enjoyed this very much, have we? What have you made of that?
I don't know, Jeff. I think the fans deserve more.
I think you're right, mate. You driving back tonight?
Yeah.
Not you personally, obviously. I'd be surprised if it was you driving, but
Yeah, I'm back tonight.
Well, that's a little bit of a reality check night, isn't it?
We've done nothing. One of them nights where nothing has gone right for us by half time. There's no movement for anyone. There's no pace on the ball. It's just a different team tonight. It's just completely gone wrong in the first 30 minutes.
It's a characteristic that I thought we'd rid ourselves of, is it being game, set and match to the opposition within 35 minutes, which is exactly what we've seen tonight.
Christmas has come early for Derby because we've just gifted them 3 goals.
And probably the 3 points as well.
I mean, I don't mind losing, but this Pompey team looks like it was picked in the car park, and it looks like they've just literally been thrown together and said go and play Derby for 90 minutes. I've never seen so many wayward passes in my life.
The fact that Erin Cashin ball bounces in the box is absolutely unforgivable. That is woeful from a Pompey point of view. I hope they're being honest with themselves in there, and I hope there's a brutally honest conversation going on in there that Pompey have slipped far below the level expected of those that represent the shirt of this football club.
We've got to get Lang in the game, Tom. We've got to get Josh on the ball. We've got to get those boys playing football. They look like they don't want to.
I'm not massively surprised that they've won the ball back so many times. Derby are top end of this division in terms of interceptions and in the Championship, and that's thanks in large part to Erin Cashin. What I would say is Derby had a game here a few weeks ago, Swansea, and Swansea went 2-0 up in the first sort of 10, 15, 20 minutes, and that was just game, set and match. The complete opposite's happened, and it's happened in Derby's favour tonight here. We've had a great day together so far.
Yeah, we have,
All of a sudden we rock up here and Pompey ruin it for us. Oh, it needs 2-pack. It needs changes.
Yeah.
Oh dear, Pompey.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Go, Sadie! Great night for this channel, is it? We're going to Shrewsbury. Minute 75, 4-0 down. We're still going. Well, we're still going in the stands. I'm not sure about the pitch, but that stopped a while ago. Actually quite funny.
Portsmouth do not deserve those fans. Got absolutely embarrassed today, and the fans from minute 0 to 96, whatever it was, were unbelievable. As a neutral, I've got to say, really impressed. Underrated fans, top notch. Thanks for the tenner, mate. Nice one.
Can I have a cuddle?
I'm right here, Mush.
I think I need your emotional support right now. It's not a great night to have the channel named after a particular scoreline, that's granted, and Fournilwrittenalloverit, how funny is that? Let's get that out of the way nice and early doors. That's about the only thing we did right tonight, I suppose.
It's a long way to Portsmouth Harbour. It's a long way
to Tipperary?
Rather sombering night.
It's one of those tough pill to swallow nights that we've had far too many of already this season for my liking. Not even at Christmas yet. First of all, complete and utter credit to Derby for the result, for the professional performance. Paul Warren's men conducted themselves, I felt, admirably to try and detract myself away, as blue-tinted as I am, and as you all know I am. That was professional, it was well assured. I don't even think it was out of second or third gear from a Derby point of view, which is as damning as Pompey as it is complimentary of Derby. I'm not going to give any credit to any performance out there tonight. That was a cardinal sin of a Pompey performance from each and every one of them tonight. Way, way below the standards expected of you when you're representing this great and mighty football club. That so many people, and I feel like I'm having a deja vu moment to Stoke away this season, but so many people love this club dearly. Gaz has travelled thousands of miles to this weekend. I wouldn't like to think what the clock is already for this season in terms of miles travelled, but there's such an innate love and passion for us deep rooted within us, Gaz, and it's nights like that that very slightly tinge that for you inside, don't they? They make you think, oh.
And all we want is something on that pitch where we can walk away and say, yeah, at least they tried.
Yeah, nothing tonight.
Today they just rolled over.
What I think is most alarming, and I think the scoreline immaterial really, this has been a good week from a Pompey point of view up until tonight. No press. Maybe it looks a game too far, I don't know, but that high press, high energy, all the characteristics that Pompey had kind of generated for themselves really over the last couple of games, absolutely nowhere to be seen tonight. The press was non-existent. It was a non-entity. There was nothing about it. There was no evidence of it.
It looked lethargic, didn't it? Looked tired and lethargic.
But it looked a shadow of ourselves from the standards that we've set over the last 7 to 8 days or so, or 6 or 7 days. So what I'm saying is, Andrew, how can you go so quickly from 0 to 0? Rather concerning. But I suppose that's something that we've got to put a finger on, quite sharpish. Talk about the reaction at full time from the 1600, 1700, whatever it ended up being Pompey fans. My assumption and my working theory is that because of the good work demonstrated in the last 6 or 7 days, and because of the fight that the Pompey players have shown, all of those 1700 Pompey fans, I would imagine, would have been at the Bristol City game. They would have seen the performance on Tuesday night against Norwich. So I would imagine John Messina will get back in that dressing room and say, you did not deserve that whatsoever. That reception that you got from the Pompey fans there, you weren't deserving of that. You were deserving of much, much worse than that. You were deserving of an abhorrent reaction. That wasn't the case tonight. Yes, we're all dejected inside, but we want this Pompey side to show us more of what they've shown us in the last 2 home games, less of what we've seen at Pride Park, 200 miles north of Fratton Park tonight. Pants down. Spanked.
Embarrassing. Pants down, spanked on a Friday night live on TV. Couldn't get any worse today, really could it? I don't know what they're doing at half time, having a cup of tea, maybe having playing some cards or something, but there was no, as they say, the old
hairdryer treatment. Yeah. Hot and cold Pompey is not going to be championship survival, is it? That's not going to be what we're going to end up with. We aren't going to get away with too many nights like that. We've had 3 already so far this season away from home.
We almost knew what this first team was.
We thought we'd found a groove, didn't we?
We thought we found a groove. But forget what you did at Bristol, forget what you did at Norwich.
Dim and distant memory, isn't it? Yeah. Derby fans seem to have a bit of a love-hate relationship with Paul Warne. There'll be an absolute Paul Moore loving tonight, and rightfully so, fully deserving of it. I think when the football's good, it's great under Paul Warne. When it's not, it goes a little bit pear-shaped quite quickly. So they've got a tough Christmas, actually. West Brom and Leeds both here at Pride Park over the festive period. So we wish them all the best of those. And as you say, look forward to welcoming them back in April back to Fratton Park.
As they say, it is what it is, Tom. We can only go up. We can only get better.
The only way is up. There's some of the chanting was quite fun. I don't think I've ever heard 4-0 down and we're staying here before in my life, so yeah, exactly, that was fun. Yeah. Frank Lampard's Coventry City next up at Fratton Park. That is not too long from now. Next up on Pompey's Christmas list, you could say. Andrew, any closing words tonight, sir?
No, Tom. I'm cold. Let's get home.
Gaz has got a long way to go.
Yeah, back to Malta, where it's nice and sunny, but I'll be back for another Pompey game for my sins.
Wishing all the fantastic Pompey fans there who gave a bizarre yet stoic reception to that dejecting and just completely non-entity of a performance tonight. Wish you all a safe journey home. Thank you for sticking with us right to the end of the video. Leave your thoughts, as always. Always like to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. We like to hear people's thoughts, don't we, Gazza?
Oh, we love their thoughts. We appreciate them all.
Thanks for watching. Keep the faith. See you Saturday. And as always,
play out Pompey.
Play out Pompey.